All right, here with the pound-for-pound best in the game, Terence Crawford. Terence, what'd you think of Shakur Stevenson?
Man, he did tremendous, man. He did a hell of a job. He did what he wanted to do in there. He said he was gonna box him. That's what he did. He looked good in there. Ain't nothing more to say.
What was it that he was doing that had Joet Gonzalez just handcuffed?
Well, his movement, his timing. Every time Joet make a mistake, he was paying. You know, so he really couldn't get close to Shakur, and that built for a frustrating fight.
Well, you know, Bomac mentioned the same thing you did, the movement and the skills, but what about that speed from Shakur Stevenson? What do you think of his hand speed?
Oh, it was there, but it was more timing than speed today.
Mm-hmm. What'd you think of that left hand to the body?
Oh, it was there all night. It was there all night.
Because that's a punch you've used quite a bit too out of the southpaw stance.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it was there all night, and he kept using it to the end of the fight.
And you know, not to nitpick, he won damn near every round, but in the seventh, Gonzalez had his one moment. Was that Shakur having a lapse, or you think that was just Gonzalez?
Nah, that was Shakur, you know, taking off the round. If he didn't want to be there, he wouldn't have been there, as you've seen in the rest of the fight.
He was smiling a few times at him, and we've seen you do that too. What makes you a guy start smiling in there in the ring? When
Well, was having fun in there. You know, as you see, Shakur was enjoying himself. This is his moment. This is his night, and now he's world champion.
And what do you want to see in particular him work on?
Just a little more hand movement, a little more body work in the inside, and that's it.
Because that's what Andre Ward said too, is that mid and close distance, that's going to come too.
Right.
But do you think what it is he'll, against better fighters who kind of do better fighters bring that stuff out of you? You feel like, and that's what'll happen with Shakur?
Yeah, of course. He's still growing. He's still learning. He don't got a lot of fights like a lot of people may think, and you know, every day he's in class in the gym, and he's only gonna get better from here on out.
How would you compare, you know, when you were 22 to Shakur's 22 right now? Is he ahead of the curve a little bit? Or?
I really can't compare because I didn't have the opportunities like he's having right now, but he's well over the curve right now. You know, like I said, he can be in there with anybody.
Are you guys still ever going to spar?
Oh, we spar all the time.
Oh, okay.
We spar all the time.
Because I thought once guys become champs, they don't spar like that anymore.
We spar all the time. It's brotherly love.
And are you like Shakur? You want to see a unification with Warrington next?
Of course. That's all I want to see. If not, then you know, looking for other things for him to do. Maybe at 130.
Well, you mentioned I was going to say something else, but Lomachenko's always talking about 130 is his best weight. I know that's getting a little to ask for Stevenson and Loma now, but you think we could ever see that fight?
Well, that's a fight in the near future, but right now we're worried about 126 and cleaning out the division.
Okay, and lastly, man, I thought I was scared of Dre for a bit. I mean, it's, you know, this is stuff fans are going to talk about. It's almost, you know, fantasy now. But if Gary Russell and Shakur ever fight, what do you think of that fight?
Man, that's a hell of a fight. You know, Gary Russell is one of the top fighters in the division. He got everybody running for a reason. And if him and Shakur ever was the fight, it'd be a chess match in my eyes.